Sometimes when you are dealing with women, you want to be charitable, especially those that are nearing 76. Madam Sophia Kufu is almost 76. And so sometimes memory may even fail in terms of recollection of certain activities.
Would that not be an unfair statement?
No, it can't happen. Maybe. That's why I use the word maybe. But if indeed she recollects everything, the summary of what she did in the interview can be classified under 3 broad categories. She was not honest as she tried to portray. She only did what she did because she has familiar relationship with the removed Chief Justice on 3 fronts. First of all, Sophia Kufu is an old girl of Wesley Girls High School. And you have Torkonoo also being a Wesley Girls High School old girl. Secondly, she has occupied the position of Chief Justice before. Torkonoo was being removed from the position of a Chief Justice. And then they are all women. I challenge her to tell us from heart to heart that indeed she was honest with what she was asked. The president of the land, John Mahama, behaved within the Council of State is made up of about 31 members. Is that the case? We understand that 30 members voted for the establishment of the referendum facility.
One abstained.
And 1 abstained. Now, granted she was the one abstained. If indeed she is truthful, she is honest to herself, why did she not vote against it? So that we know that right from the beginning, you were against it. This is an afterthought. She's a dishonest woman. Chief Justice, does she know what it means to be a Chief Justice? It means you are above all of us in terms of being truthful, being honest to your position. That even one city, if I am unable to account for 1 city, I should be pardoning you as a Chief Justice. If 1 city misses from your coffers, you have to be punished. How much more 200-something thousand plus that we are talking about?
That's why she argues that they should have used discretionary.
Who is that discretion? Madam, if you are enjoying, you are a member of the Council of State. For Christ's sake, you have sworn an oath of secrecy. You have put all your members under the bars. So how do you go back and work with them? You see how serious our adult population are behaving in this country. Most of them are the reason why we are where we are. These millennials, the baby boomers. No, these are the baby boomers. They have destroyed a lot of lives. I want to challenge her to, if she says she's honest, she should send back that land she bought at Cantonment for 7,000 cities. Do we sell land at 7,000 at Cantonment? Arrogance, pomposity, and disrespect for the people of this country is what has led her to where she finds herself. Who buys land at Cantonment for 7,000 cities? This is what they have been doing to the innocent souls of this country. And when they grow, and when their kids grow, they will come and tell me, my kids, that your parents didn't, as it were, regulate themselves well. They are mobile. So, nobody must take what she says serious. It's a propaganda piece. But I'm very happy that I didn't fly. Because the people of this country knows what has happened in the last 8 years and what ought to be done to strengthen our judiciary. Myself, I have about 5 judges that I'm going to petition for them to be removed. They have no business being there. They are killing the judiciary, that contrary to what Sophia Kufu and her naysayers are saying has been wicked, would rather be toughened. All the bad laws in the judiciary will be sacked so that we can move on as a nation. We are not going to sit back.
They've come out with the 10 sins of Ken, 10 sins of Brian, 16 or 15 evil deeds of Bawumia. So they are telling us, in fact, seriously, they are telling us that, or they are pointing accusing fingers at each other, that none of them is qualified to lead their party. Because according to those who wrote the 10 sins of Ken, they are saying that because of the 10 sins, he's not qualified to lead the party.
Yeah.
And those who also wrote the 10 sins against Brian, they're saying that, Brian, because of the 10 sins you've committed, you are not fit to lead the party. Likewise, those who wrote to Bawumia also mean the same thing. So even among themselves, they are saying that none of them is qualified to lead their party. Yet they want to lead Ghana. Even your own party, they think you are not qualified, you are not fit to lead the party because of some sins you've committed. And interestingly, if you segregate the sins, you see that some of the sins are against the party itself, some are against the state, some are even against Allah. And for example, going to the shrine, people say it's a sin against Allah. The fact that somebody's rice was stolen for Salah, his office, it was stolen from his office for Salah. He says somebody says it's a sin against Allah. Stealing is a sin against Allah. At the same time, too, it's a sin against the owner of the rice.
He's not made any comments on that.
Yeah. So we are dealing with sinners, and I don't think Ghanaians are ready for sinners to be leaders of this country. So they themselves are shooting themselves in the foot. But you see, I listened to Dr. Bawumia, some of the things he said, and to be honest with you, I wonder if this man has, lying is in his DNA. And when he lies with ease. He said something, he was talking about a mobile money interoperability, and he lied easily. Even though it was not something that was initiated by him.
What was the lie?
I'm coming. It was not initiated by him. He claimed it was initiated by him. That's first lie. He said Ghana is the first country in Africa to have come out with a mobile money interoperability. It's a lie. Tanzania had it in 2014. Tanzania was the first African country to have mobile money interoperability. Yes, Alhaji Bawumia was saying that Ghana was the first country. He's been lying. Some of the things he said. I said, but this man, I thought with this, humiliating defeat, he will change his ways and now begin to chart a new path. But the same old stuff, lying, mention achievement. Now, if you listen to him carefully, he says the whole NPP failed, but I succeeded. I was given some rules to play by the president. I was successful, but the whole party failed. So he doesn't see himself as part of those who failed. He thinks he's different. I keep saying that if you look at the results, the overall result of what you did, the cumulative effect of what you did, is the kind of economy we had, with inflation of over 25% when you were living, with exchange rates of about 16 cedis to $1, with interest rate of over 30%. That's the kind of economy we left. And so if what you did we think was the best achievement, gave us the kind of result we had, then certainly you don't even qualify to be asking Ghanaians to vote for you again. So they have their own problems. As I said, if you look at, I personally, I wish Bawumia will win for one reason, so that MPP will look. But the party thinks MPP that I see today, which is the Nana People's Party, which is not like the New Patriotic Party that I joined, they seem to like him. If you look at the things they do, to the extent that the party's official Facebook page or so was used to publicize his campaign, when they did not do the same thing for Ken, for Kobine Japan, for Brian Achampo. So the discrimination has started. The same playbook they used against Alan Chamante. This time around, it's against themselves, because all of them were in one camp against Alan Chamante, if you like. So this time around, they are biting themselves.